Hi, I recently noticed that I had my notifications turned off. I'm Sarah D. On my phone, and I just got a lot of information from people I love that was not useful for me, and it was information that to me seemed to be spreading fear and distrust of the world. And it's not something I don't like to associate with people that do that. I love these people though, so it's curious to me why they share those things. I think they just must be stuck in a fearful place, and I'm sorry for that. But I don't have to go there, and neither do you. Maybe you're getting all kinds of things that are telling you how, again, the world is going to hell in a handbasket. And the thing is, without vision, we perish. And without a vision that is hopeful, we also perish. And when we start to believe that the world is against us, that's what we look for, and that's all we see. And we also start to believe we have no power but to become bitter or resentful or cruel and fearful. There's a song I started writing after church on Sunday. I grew up going to church all the time, and I still go to church, and I think church is a great opportunity for many reasons. At this point in my life, I'm figuring out what it is for me now. As a child, it really was my idol and my God, because it took me a while for it to, anyway, it doesn't matter. That's irrelevant to this post. But the thing is, I wrote this song after, and the thing is, who you are and who I am, we're individuals. And I really can't fit in with you, and you can't fit in with me. There are things that we have that coalesce and that support each other, and there are things that don't. And so I wrote this song after, and there's no fitting in. There's no fitting in. We are always going to be this, weirdo or this different person unless we're not being who we are. Because we're all different. And that's beautiful. And people that are, I don't want to fit in with the people who are spreading fear. How's that? So don't spread it to me. I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. Give me the good news. One of the things growing up in church that I loved were something called the Articles of Faith. And one of them, can't tell you the number of it because I don't have that part memorized anymore. But one of them says, we claim the privilege of worshiping Almighty God according to the dictates of our own conscience. And we allow all men, women, the same privilege. Let them worship how, when, or what they may. And so I do too. I claim that privilege to worship in a way that I feel encouraged and not discouraged, and hopeful and not fearful. That's the way I choose to worship my God. And so I'm not going to fit in with those who are looking to worship him in fear. So there you go for that. And then the other one I really, really like that goes along with this, it refers to Paul's admonition in the New Testament when he said that we think on these things, if there's anything virtuous, lovely, or good report, or if praiseworthy. I think maybe it's a little bit differently said there. Anyway, in the 13th article of faith, that's kind of quoted, and it goes like this. We believe in being honest, true, chaste, benevolent, virtuous, and in doing good to all. It says man, but it means everybody. To all. Doing good to all. Indeed, we may say that we follow the admonition of Paul. Rhymes better that way too, right? Just leave the men off. Anyway, admonition of Paul. We believe all things. We hope all things good. We don't believe all things bad. We believe all things that are true and virtuous and lovely and of good report. We believe all things. We hope all things that are good, virtuous, lovely, of good report. We have endured many things. There have been things we've endured, many things, good and challenging, and we hope to be able to endure all things. If there is anything virtuous, lovely, or of good report, we seek after these things. Those are so key. Those articles of faith. Those are More of them are even good for me too. They're so beautiful. They are so inspired. Anyway, this is the song. There is no fitting in with them. Whoever they may be, there was only exchange, putting up with what they see, and with polite refrain, do just what you must to meet your needs, and when again you've had enough, come home to yourself, wherever you are, whatever works for you, to believe you can replenish your soul for the next time. Don't expect them to make you new. That's an inside job only you can do. What you let come into your head, and what you keep in your head, and what you share with others and infect their head with, it's up to them if they let it infect them, if it's something that's not good for them. But it's up to you. It's an inside job to come home to yourself, to come home to that hope, to come home to looking for that which is good. You have to do that. There's so many people that are trying to spread all kinds of, I thought it was over. But that's just because my notifications were turned off. Oh my goodness. Maybe ignorance is bliss. Thank you for listening. Make it a great day. And I'm going to remind you what that is. Be grateful for that which is lovely and good and beautiful, and even for the difficulty, because there's something you're going to learn if you're willing to be humble. Grace, that grace is going to be there whenever that weakness is there, and you are willing again to be humble. Resilience, we are resilient. No matter what happens, you are resilient. We can renew. Expectations, what are you expecting? Are you expecting to see the world falling apart? That's what you're going to find. If you're going to expect to see it coming all together and wonderful, that's what you're going to find. Excellence. Accept, applaud, trust, transform, determination, delight, attitude, appreciate. Yes, you. We can make it a great day. I'm Sarah D.